Hey guys, Shane Farmer with CrossFit Rowing. We are talking about stroke rate. All right, now there are two variables that we want to be able to control when we're rowing. That is stroke rate and split. Now, if you haven't worked on split before, go look at our split video that kind of explains split and helps you to start understanding how you can control it. Once you can control split, let's start working on controlling stroke rate, the other variable. Now, what's important to understand is that stroke rate and split are not mutually dependent. Just because one starts getting faster doesn't mean that the other goes faster. We should be able to isolate one and adjust the other, or isolate the other and adjust one. So let's talk about what stroke rate is. Now, stroke rate is simply how many strokes per minute you are taking. Now, if we look at a monitor here, you can see it's almost always in that upper right hand corner. Right here it says S/M. That is strokes per minute. Okay? Now, when we are adjusting our stroke rate, what's important to remember is that we don't adjust our stroke rate and our split at the same time. We should be able to adjust stroke rate independent of split. Okay? Now, also when we're talking about adjusting stroke rate, we want to make sure that we're adjusting stroke rate by adjusting the rate of our recovery. Okay? Now, the recovery being the move from the back of the stroke up to the catch. So the finish up to the catch, that move up is our recovery. Now, if we can adjust the rate of our recovery, it's going to help us adjust our stroke rate, because the entire time we should be thinking nice and aggressive and strong through the drive. Now, does that mean that we're always at full power? Not necessarily, right? But we should be engaged and quick through the drive at all times. Now, when we move through the recovery, we can adjust our speed based off of how quickly our hands move away, based off of how quick or slow our legs move. So I'm just going to take you guys through a little bit of a drill here that's an excellent drill for you guys to practice stroke rate. Now, you're going to strap in, and you're going to start at a nice low stroke rate. Okay? What we're going to work on to start is a stroke rate of 16. That is a nice, long, relaxed stroke rate. And what I want you to notice is how we focus on the order of operations as we move through the stroke. Okay? So this is a 16 if we were to start there. Alright, so we're at a 16. Notice how relaxed the legs are, right, through this stroke rate. Okay? So that's a 16. Now if I'm to pick it up to what's called a 26, you can see that adjustment through my rate of recovery. So now when you look at the actual stroke, you'll notice that the recovery has picked up in speed a little bit. So, what I want you to think about in a really good drill for practicing that is start out at a 16. Okay, we call this the 10-minute build. You're going to start at a stroke rate of 16. You will hold 16 for 1 minute. Every minute thereafter, you will go up one beat in the stroke rate. So in minute 2, you're going to go to a 17, 18, 19, 20, so on and so forth. When you get to the 5-minute mark, you're going to start going up one beat in stroke rate every 30 seconds. Okay, you're going to do that for 5 minutes. What that means is you will start at a 16, you will end at a 30. Okay, that is an excellent way in 10 minutes, A, to warm up, but B, to practice the skill of being able to hone in stroke rate, which again, of those two variables, split and stroke rate, is really critical for you to be able to manipulate. All right, so that's stroke rate. Again, go get better today, practice your rowing. This is Shane Farmer, signing off.